welcome everybody to episode number 99 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
Justin,
my friend. How are we today?
Great.
Happy New Year once again. This is our actual time filming this in the new year.
Yep.
Which is nice.
January 2nd.
2023.
That's crazy.
Yeah, last year, bro. The last episode of last year.
Yeah.
That was a trip having to be like, oh yeah, we're going to see you in the new year, but now we're actually here.
Yeah. Actually into the new year now.
Yeah. Did you do anything crazy for New Year's or not really?
No, I always keep it low key.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend always just stay at her house, and we do it's like a tradition. We do like finger foods.
Right.
Heat up like pigs in a blanket
all day.
Oh, dude, we had so much every year. It's so much stuff because we have leftovers all the time. But it's like pigs in a blanket, mozzarella sticks, potato skins, like what other finger food? Chicken tender, like everything.
Dude.
Just frozen. It's so good.
Pigs in a blanket are gas.
Oh yeah, that's a tradition I love.
Yeah,
I just love finger foods. It's like, and we're constantly just like eating throughout the night.
Oh yeah,
just going up. That's the whole point. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's so like a couple of my friends, like they went out, to bars and stuff, and like, that's cool if you like that. But dude, I just got to chill at her place, just watch whatever we wanted, and we just had so much good food.
Yeah, no, that's usually the best. I don't like going out to like bars and getting all insane.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah,
I don't know. Mainly because like, dude, I was so tired afterwards because I stay up pretty late anyways.
Yeah,
like, the latest I'll stay up is like 1.
Right.
But for New Year's, like we got back to my house at almost 2.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's hella late.
Like that's too late. Like your body knows between like an hour.
Yeah.
Because towards 1 o'clock, I'm like, all right, this is a time where my body will like
shut down.
Like, it's good. An extra hour goes, I'm like, God,
liver failure said.
Yeah.
Disorientation.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that I didn't go that late. I think it was like 12:30 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went out and then had a couple of my friends over at my place, and then we hung out, saw it, and we were like, dude, I don't know. I was talking to my dad about this today. It's like, I don't really get, maybe it's my old ass talking, dude. I don't really get that stoked about the new year, Like with the actual celebration itself, like seeing it.
Well, I mean, like, I don't really either. I like New Year's just because it is like a fresh start. You can make it a fresh start.
Yeah,
it's a good time to make it a fresh start.
Right, which I agree with.
Yeah, but like we don't like go out and like do that stuff anyway, so that's probably why.
I think we never made it a big deal.
Yeah, and I don't know. We were talking about it, but I feel like we don't care what other people think. I know like some of my friends, like they get stressed out that they don't have these big extravagant like plans on New Year's, right? It's because people are like, bro, oh, you're a loser because you're not doing anything on New Year's. When you and I have never cared about like any of that stuff.
Yeah,
it's like do whatever you want.
Yeah,
like I don't care. Whatever.
No, dude.
But yeah,
New Year's Eve, what do we do?
Yeah.
We literally gamed all day.
Yeah,
all freaking day.
Yeah, and people, some people like actually get stressed out because they're like, I don't have any plans. I need to go do something like fun because society tells me that I have to go and do something fun. And it's like, no, it's fine if you want to chill at home in your PJs, just order some good food that you want, Chinese food, whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Chill out with like a couple friends, whatever, like stay at home, and then you don't even need to stay up. Do whatever you want. Yeah. But also like, you and I again, like we just haven't, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Like we just don't care.
Yeah.
But other people really, really care for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. It's an odd thing. I think just because like you're supposed to be ringing in the new year with like friends and family and doing a bunch of crazy stuff. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I asked my brother, he's like, you doing anything? And I was like, no, not really. I was like, just have like a couple like 3 or 4 friends over. Yeah. And we're just going to like hang out. We're not doing anything. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I'm doing nothing this year. And he's like, I love it. He's like, I'm really staying at home. Like him and the cats. He's like, we're not doing anything. I was like, dude, that's a move. Like, whatever.
Yeah. It's so funny that like some people are like that now. I'm like, this has been the move like all the time. Yeah. We've been doing this from the start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're just realizing it now.
Yeah.
We don't point that out. But it's just, I'm like, I don't care what you do. Just like whatever. People do get like really upset though when they're not doing anything. Like,
now, do you buy into the New Year's resolutions and stuff? Do you do a lot of that?
Sort of. No, yeah, I do. Like, I write down like my goals and stuff going into the next year. Like, I try to keep track of like a lot of that stuff. But, I mean, I think if you do like New Year's, it's like I said, it's a good like restart, a good starting point.
Yeah.
But I do believe like if you really want to change something, you can just do it anytime you want. You don't need to wait till the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But I like write down my goals and stuff for like a certain year and, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I'm the same kind of way. I mean, whether it's like with stuff that we want to do here, which we already talked about, and then like personal goals, things I want to do, like whether it's my career or like my overall health.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's something that like the past couple years I've definitely done more is prioritizing like my overall health and well-being.
Yeah.
Because I think as you get older, you definitely let that stuff slip.
Yeah.
Being
no,
like
100%.
You'd be like, bro, I haven't had a vegetable or a fruit today. You know, I should change that.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Like,
yeah. I'm like with that. Ever since I started working my job, like I've gained weight just because sitting around.
Yeah.
Like I don't move a lot.
Right.
And like we game and then like we don't move when we're gaming.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I always use the new year to prioritize like, you know, all the other stuff that like, I don't know, restart on like, it's usually like financial goals.
Yeah.
Stuff like that or like career goals, things like that.
Yeah.
I always write down stuff that I want to do and hope that I stick with it.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's fun too to think like this year is going to be nice because we're already coming up on like we already got that trip coming to Boston for the major.
Yeah.
Which is like right in February.
Yeah.
Like I'm already stoked about that.
Yeah.
You know, just like, bro, we're starting off the year like with a dub.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
We're going to have episode 100 coming, which is going to be an even bigger dub.
Yeah.
It's like, I like having things that we've already got planned that are already going to set it up to be a good year.
Yeah.
You know,
that's my favorite part of going to the new year. Like I used to not plan out like what I was going to do.
Right.
Until, I don't know, like towards the end of college. But it just helps out a lot. And like I like making checklists, and then I'm like, I did this.
Yeah.
Because the year goes by fast. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's December already.
Yeah.
And like, dude, we did 52 episodes last year, and like it just went by.
Yeah. Well, the past couple of years too, man. Like everyone's been saying it. Like 2020 to 2022, they've been like a blur.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't remember 2020. I don't know. I really don't remember 2021.
I was just gonna say 2021.
Idea.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did that year.
I don't either. I have no idea what I did that year.
Because that was just like we were online hermits. Like,
we were on
anywhere.
lockdown still.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Like I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. 2023 will be a good year.
Yeah. So it's a nice reset.
You know? It's always a good reset.
Yeah. Like I like the New Year's resolutions, but it's like I don't know. I think about like resolutions. It seems like I got a problem in my life that I have to fix. You know?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think about.
That's what you think.
Yeah. Well, like resolve.
Yeah.
Fix things.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't got any real problems that I need to fix.
No. Yeah. Mine is
more like goals we want to hit.
Yeah. I always like set up goals.
Yeah.
That's what I do in the beginning of the year, and then try to stick with everything throughout the year.
But bro, we ended the year though. I mean, can you imagine if we played it all day, screw our plans, and literally just kept gaming? Bro, we were on a game sesh.
Oh yeah,
New Year's Eve, bro.
New Year's Eve, we
we
played
went
a lot.
Ham.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like the old days.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's what was great about it. Too.
Yeah.
I mean, we played. I mean, I got up at 8.
Yeah.
And then I played GTA 5 because I got the remake for it.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. It's actually very, very good. Played it for like 2 hours. And then I saw that you'd hopped on. And I was like, dude, want to run some games?
Yeah.
And then we literally just didn't stop playing until like, I think like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't even take any breaks or anything to get food.
Bro, I didn't even shower that day until like 6 o'clock.
I literally I woke up and like got ready and stuff, ate breakfast, and I was like, I'm going to hop on and play.
Yeah.
And then just played for a long time.
Oh, yeah. No, it was a ton of fun playing. But what we did get to do, which we're going to talk about, we people of our promises here, right?
Yep.
They're like men of our word.
Yeah.
We said last week we were going to get to play Atomgrad. We did. We beat it.
Yep.
It's in the books.
Yeah. And I will say, Atomgrad did not disappoint.
No.
When we talked about it, we went into it not knowing like anything about it.
Yeah.
No gameplay, nothing. We just knew the characters that were involved. That was really it. And it was a lot of fun. It was what I expected, well, like what I wanted out of it.
Yep.
And you definitely can tell that they're gonna put out more episodes.
Oh yeah.
This was like involved, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I was the same thing. Like, reading all your points. I didn't know anything about it other than just that trailer.
Yeah.
Which showed what someone under like now thinking about all the parts of that trailer. Like obviously you go through them.
Yeah.
And they're not actual cutscenes. That's what I was really happy about throughout it. Is there was not a lot of fluff. Like it was all gameplay. There was a cutscene in the beginning to introduce it, and then at the very end.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Yeah. And it was super nice. It was like reminds me of like the Spec Ops back in the day where, you know, I'll add here spoilers if you don't want to hear anything about Atomgrad. We'll see you in episode 100.
We'll see you in the next episode.
But yeah, this involved like a lot of teamwork. Like you needed 3 people, and I highly recommend that if you have like another friend, like invite your friend. Don't do it with a random person because you need mics.
Yeah,
you 100% need mics.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing this without it.
Yeah.
Like no communication. Yeah. It's pretty much impossible. I mean, I'm saying like, no, I actually think it is. It's nearly impossible.
Nearly. Yeah.
Would you actually say it's totally impossible?
Well, if no one was talking.
It is, right?
Yeah, if no one was talking,
it is impossible.
Yeah, I think if there were 2 people talking, like, you know, you and a friend, like, it'd be really hard, but you could do it.
Yeah. So we'll go walk through for this episode, going through like more or less each part of it.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the part at the end because there is the last part of the mission is what we're both thinking of that is literally impossible. So something that I thought was a really good, like overall with Atomgrad was the blend of play styles and certain elements that they added throughout it, right? So they had like right in the beginning of the game, you spawn in and you've got suppressed snipers. I'm already like, I'm bricked up. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
I love suppressed stuff. It's like, when we got the suppressed pistol, I'm like, heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And you got to go and like, again, you can choose to do it silently, which we did.
Highly recommend to do because it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard if you don't do it. Yeah. And you go like going through the whole thing like with 3 people. There's a lot of stuff like I like that they made it so you have to do the like timing. You know?
Yeah. And we definitely took it like pretty serious when we were going into it. Like we were counting down like 3, 2, 1. Everyone shoot now.
Yeah.
And because there are a lot of these enemies that you're trying to kill, you want to kill at the same time because if you don't, it's gonna alert someone.
Yeah,
and a big siren goes off, and like insane backup comes.
Yeah,
and every like people come with like juggernauts, like a bunch of armor.
Yeah,
and you know you gotta if any of you guys played like puzzle games or whatever, or, like any stealth game, you gotta watch out if an enemy sees like a dead body.
Yeah,
and you know like I was thinking, like you went up top in this like scaffolding area,
right? It's like right in the beginning. Yeah, it's like it's all underground, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's all you never like surface.
Yeah, and me and like your other friend, we were like below you, and I was like, okay, I'll take the guy on the bottom floor on the left, and you and him take the 2 guys above.
Yeah,
and like we killed them at the same exact time. Everybody dropped. It's like no one got alerted.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that. Or, you know, I think the best time to complete it that IW said was like, 40 minutes.
Was it 40?
Like the total thing, I think was.
Okay.
40. Yeah, which that's definitely possible. Just running through and doing it. You could do it. It'd be hard.
Yeah.
Like
it'd be insanely hard.
Yeah. But I bet that stealth part you could do pretty quick as soon as you start remembering like patterns.
Yeah, it's all pattern based. I mean, it reminds me of at least that first part. It's just like any of those games. Like, I mean, I'm really into like the speed running stuff. It reminds me of like Hitman. Like it's all timing and pattern based.
Yeah.
So you just know like when you spawn in and you get certain timings, like because it was kind of random sometimes. Like when I would go up, there'd be like a group of 3. Then there'd be one guy, and the other 2 would go down the stairs.
Yeah.
And there was like maybe 3, I think, combinations that they were throwing at you.
And then you just gotta adjust on the fly.
Exactly. You'd have to know which one you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And there's like ones that are favorable.
Yeah.
Like all 3 of them together is favorable. So you just blast them.
Yeah. And there are like we had to restart so many times.
Oh my god.
We wanted to do it stealthy, and because if you don't do it stealthy, it's just so hard. Like you just end up dying.
Yeah.
And
my buddy's just missing those shots. He was choking. Jake, I love you, bro. Just
shout out.
missing shots that he shouldn't be missing. But it's all right.
Yeah,
it's all right.
We finished the beginning. We had that locked down for the most part. Like the 3 of us. All right, restart.
We probably spent half hour doing that first part.
No, yeah, literally.
Easily.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you do that entire first, like, I would break it up into maybe like 3 parts? 3
sections.
Yeah. I would say that first part, like, would you include the puzzle in there, or is that part 2 for you?
I would include the puzzle.
Yeah. Like, you could do that whole thing, maybe, like, if you're quick, probably like 10, 15 minutes, like, not even.
Yeah.
You know, if you're good, like, you could probably do it under, I should say 10 minutes. Think about that. It has a long time.
Yeah.
You could probably do it within, like, 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think you could.
You could
like everybody, like, because we were saying, if you see a shot and you can hit it, like,
take it.
Yeah, just take it. We had full confidence in each other.
Yeah,
and because we were trying to time everything too,
right?
But there are just moments like, look, this person's alone. If we can eliminate this person now, like, we're good.
Yeah. That's a big, like, a couple of tips from that. Just like the whole thing is you need to have microphones doing it.
And ideally play with people that, like, you truly trust.
Yeah, that'll make the experience, make it more fun, and then
it makes it more fun.
Your success rate will be a lot higher.
Because if you're playing with players that I don't know, like, just your friends or whatever, right? And someone misses and you get upset, like, that's not fun. Now everyone's like getting upset and stuff.
Yeah,
but we all trust each other. Like, just get your shots.
Yeah, and we're all laughing because it is funny after a while when I'm like I would miss a shot, or like our buddy would miss one, and then I would just like hear the alarm go off, and I immediately just like hit start, restart. I'm like, yeah, we're not running that. I'm like, I don't care. I want this to be as perfect as we can.
Yeah, or someone misses a shot, and then you see like that person just died because someone else got that. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
Someone made up for it.
There's a few, exactly. There was a few times I'd done that. I see the guy next to him standing. I was like, I'm like, I
just
got him.
An insurance policy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like overall, that was really good in the beginning. Like they test you with some stealth. You can probably do that full thing stealth. It is tough because they do have some guys who have like a lot of armor.
Yeah. Once you clear out like the
first half.
Yeah, like the easy guys with no like helmets or anything.
Yeah.
That part, I think you could do that in under 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
because there's like
easy.
There are groups of 3 and stuff, but I don't know. I think you and I are more than capable of just getting all 3 really quick. Yeah. Before like they got alerted.
Yep.
But we did it like the very stealthy way.
Yeah.
Timing everything. And then then we get like towards the end of the first half where there's like a code and stuff after you like eliminated everyone.
Yeah.
And that the puzzle, like we're not gonna we won't mention how to solve the puzzle. It's not that hard. You do have to think a little bit how to solve the puzzle, but it was fun.
Yeah, I was surprised by that, honestly. I didn't think there was going to be anything like that in there.
I didn't either. I thought it was more like checkpoints. All right, to the next one.
Yeah.
But they like you had to actually think.
Yeah, or it was going to be something where you have to like you go up to it and it's like, oh, solve puzzle or like download codes and you just hold square and he's like viciously just typing away and then it's done.
Yeah. Or like defend an area for a little bit while it's downloading.
Yeah. No, this was way more involved. Like you really had to use your brain and watch a camera and like try to figure out symbols. Yeah. It's 3 parts to it. And yeah, you could do that pretty quick. Like it took us a little bit to try to like clear the fog from our brain and be like, okay, how do we exactly do this?
Yeah.
Because it's like it is pretty straightforward, but it's not like
once you pick it up, you pick up the first like code, like you'll understand.
Yeah, because you'll do it the first time and then you might be like, what? Like why doesn't it work?
Yeah.
That's what happened to us.
Yeah. And then it finally clicked.
Yeah.
But this, I like talking about just MW2 in general. They talked about like this is a team game. Like the whole theme is like teamwork, even in the campaign, multiplayer. Like this raid, it was teamwork.
Yeah.
Because even
lived up to the expectation.
Yeah, definitely. It was a lot of fun because like that part with the codes, right? There was a moment where you had to open a door. Someone had to like hold the button so your teammate could like slide
under. That was
under.
such a pain.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, God damn it.
Like slide under, and like someone had to watch this camera while someone else like looked at this code.
Yeah.
Like that's why you need microphones, because you have to be talking to your friends like
hold the door,
the
bro.
whole time.
Or like, what's the code that you see? Like, what are the numbers and all that?
Yeah. But that was a lot of fun. That's what, we wanted. So I was pretty like happy about that.
Yeah.
It involved a lot of teamwork.
Yeah. The only thing that was annoying in that part that I hope they fix was when you would leave one of the cameras or one of the terminals, your FOV would glitch.
Yeah.
And it would go back to like your original
default,
FOV. Yeah. Bro, that like, just side note, I can't believe people play like that. If you're someone who watches and plays like that, I don't know how you do it, bro.
What's crazy is that we used to play like that.
I just don't,
until
bro.
we got the FOV.
Yeah. I just like, I don't know, man. I mean, we play FOV, like mine's 115.
Yeah, mine's like 110.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's cranked back.
Yeah.
But then and then it goes back to like, I think the default's like 80. I think it's 80 or 90.
Is
something
it?
like that? What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's something like that. It's tight.
Yeah.
But it's like default, and it's crazy because like that. See, what's that saying? Like you don't know. What is it?
It's almost like I know what you're trying to say. It's like the one that like, you don't know how good you got it until it's gone, right?
Yeah.
Like something along those lines.
Yeah. You try out the new thing and you're like, this is what I was missing out.
Yeah, exactly.
This whole time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, all the CODs on console like never had that, or CODs in general. They didn't have like an FOV slider.
Yeah.
And then we saw it on PC, and you could just crank up your like field of view.
Yeah.
Like so wide. And I remember when I first saw that, I'm like, this is cool, but for like Warzone and stuff.
Right.
But then when we implemented it into multiplayer, it feels so like open.
Smooth. Yeah. And you could see so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was weird every time you'd go into it. Thankfully, though, like you would go into a terminal on the left and it would reset.
Yeah.
And then you'd go to the terminal on the right and then it would reset back to normal, which was just like a weird
little glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing for me, like, in a small tangent, is it's amazing to me how that works. Like as a game developer,
what happened?
Why?
Yeah,
why did more out of fascination and like curiosity? Why is it when I log into this frame that of all things my FOV resets?
Yeah, they probably like mistyped like a semicolon or something to end like code,
right?
Literally, and like it broke the field of view code.
Yeah, like it must be
something small like that.
Yeah, seriously.
Like anybody that listens, that is an engineer, software engineer. Like I work with code not on the level of like this, but like this is why I don't work in software. But dude,
right.
One line of code, it could all be perfect, but you're missing a semicolon or like a colon, or a comma, and it's all fucked up.
Right.
But you don't know it's fucked up until like you run it.
Right.
And then trying out all this stuff, and you realize like I had the right thing. It was just one small button.
You missed one thing.
Yeah. It's awful. But
so they have to go back through that and be like, hey, bro, this is messed up.
That's the thing. It didn't happen all the time for me, at least. Like when I would go into the camera, sometimes like it would stay the same.
Right.
Sometimes it didn't.
Which is even more weird.
Yeah. I don't know. But either way, like teamwork is important in this.
And that was good. And that was good teamwork too, because you had to go to the other one to fix your camera back. So like, let me go fix my cam.
Yeah.
So that was the first puzzle, and then you got to go through a whole underwater section, which I was really stoked about, because again, what they just crushed with the whole raid thing was different, like different aspects or different situations that you have to be put through.
These challenges were so different.
Yeah. Dude, the underwater one gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah. I hate that shit. That's a little fun fact about me.
Yeah.
I have a fear of drowning.
I do too.
Like that's hard.
Water.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine someone's like, bro, I'm not scared of that shit. Like, what? Come on, dog.
I hate water. Yeah.
I hate that. Like, that'd be no thanks. So you're going underwater and you've got to navigate this godforsaken labyrinth.
Yeah.
I don't know how we did it, like, no problem.
I mean, like, I don't know. I don't want to say a straightforward, but like we've played a lot of like games like that, I guess, like single player games where like they did a good job like guiding you.
Yeah. No,
we followed the developer's path like really well.
Yeah, I think it was pretty easy to anticipate like where you were supposed to go.
Yeah.
They did make a lot of different routes though.
They did, yeah.
Like, and I wonder if those routes do end up leading to the same place or they are dead ends.
There are a couple that were dead ends.
Yeah, no, there definitely were.
But yeah, I think it's just because we've played like a lot of games like that. We're just so like, okay, the developer wants us to go here.
Right.
Well, like, playing Uncharted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, we know where to go.
Dude,
but I'm sure
days helped out for show.
But if you guys don't play single player games or, stuff like that, might be a little tricky because there are like rooms and stuff where, you go in and it's like a dead end.
Yeah.
And, we've played enough single player games where we were in like, high stressful areas of the map. And it's like, all right, there's a time limit. If we don't do this, we're dead. Like we got to react like quick.
Yep.
But yeah, under the water though, like it was cool because there was a
oxygen tank.
Yeah, oxygen tank that we had to pass between all three of us, like underwater. So again, you need your mics because if someone's dying, you have to make sure you guys are close and tight.
Yeah.
So you can pass over the oxygen tank.
Yeah.
So then you can take a hit of oxygen and then pass it to the next person.
Yeah. Take a hit and pass it on.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. You know what? Something I was just thinking about, like unrelated, that I was really happy about is they didn't hold your hand through this whole thing.
No,
like if you I don't know if you have the game volume up, you hear it. Like your character will say something about it, like what. Like, but not really giving away what you got to do exactly.
Yeah.
They'll mention like, oh, there's this code and the cameras and all that, whatever. Like going back about that whole thing. Yeah. But they never tell you how to do it,
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah.
Because that's like a whole thing I don't like in modern gaming, or some of them where like they just constantly give you tips. Oh, you haven't figured it out in 30 seconds? Let me help you. It's like, dude,
It was like, oh, we need an oxygen tank. We need an oxygen tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like your character is not underwater being like, I need air.
Yeah.
Like, that would be, or some shit like that. That would be annoying. I'd be like, bro, stop.
Yeah.
It's like, I know, I can see you choking.
Yeah. It gave like a good hint to where, it was enough for us to figure out like what to do and like what to find.
Yeah.
But yeah, that part was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I couldn't, man, if you don't have mics in that, or like, I don't even know how you would do it.
No. You'd have to be so close, and then everyone just is like just hitting square just to take it off that person. You would just have to be like that close with it. I guess you'd have to be glued to each other.
Yeah, and we were for the most part.
Yeah,
like, we were pretty good about it.
Yeah,
we would call out, "I need air."
Yeah, I need air.
Air now. Air now.
Let me have that. Let me have that.
Yeah, and then there were like puzzles, like easy puzzles under the water too, where you have to turn on a generator. Which I don't know how that worked. The generator was like above the water, and you turn it on, and I guess they have waterproof like cables going underneath into a electrical
electrical outlet. Yeah,
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, well, I wonder maybe. I'm trying to even
because the door was underwater. I had to press a button, and the door would open.
Maybe it was plugged in, and then it was flooded, and then like I don't even know. Like, wouldn't the whole thing be fried anyway?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know. Realism. Whatever. I don't need realism.
Suspect technology is that. And how, of all things, that generator was perfectly propped up. Not exposed to water.
It was, that was cool though. Because someone had to go underwater and like I had to press a button and hold it. Yeah. After you hit the generator. Yeah. Then you guys had to go in. And then like I couldn't get out. You guys had to find like another way for me to go.
Yeah. No, it was really, really good. I was so happy to get out of the water section. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, we finally got out. Yeah, and then we got to the next section,
which was the last section, which easily the hardest part.
Definitely the hardest part.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, this okay, so it's the longest part too, I guess. If you're gonna be trying to do it successfully, so it's similar to the first puzzle. That you had to do, like where you have to match up these symbols and numbers and type in codes, more or less, like if you had to boil it down to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But the problem is now you're in like other rooms, so you're all split up. This is how we did it. At first, we were all split up. There's like 3. We had to be at a terminal, and then 2 rooms you're reading codes off of.
Yeah.
And then again, this is the part that if you don't have a mic, this is impossible to do.
Yeah.
I could not think of how you do this.
Yeah.
You have to relay these codes to whoever's at the terminal.
Yeah.
This part was so sick.
Yeah.
Like,
No, this part was sick. It was really cool.
because we're over here, we're like we had like, I don't know, good comms for what we're saying. These symbols are, we're like up to like weird A, Z, big X, 4, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we're like giving back numbers and typing them in. And that like worked a little bit. And this is the only part too that's under a timer.
Yeah. But it's not like a specific well, you're talking about like relaying the codes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the codes change like
every 30 or every 40 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, so like there's a set of 3 codes, and the first set it takes 40 seconds, second set takes 30 seconds, third set takes 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're scrambling, right?
Yeah.
And what I thought was cool was the first person that entered the code that has like 40 seconds, we went in, like I did it the first time, right? And then I was like, okay, relay the next codes. It doesn't let you. You guys all have to take turns and like do that. Because in my head, what I was thinking, I was like, okay, we have people that are really good at like gunning down like the enemies and just relaying the codes, and someone that can type really quick and remember the numbers that, that has like a pretty good memory to like type it in and we'll be good.
Yeah.
But the game's like, no, we know you're thinking that. Everyone's going to take a turn here.
Right.
So if we have people here that your comms aren't good, you don't have a good memory.
Yeah.
Like, you're just gonna have to keep redoing it over and over.
Yeah. So we had to be rotating all these people. Well, the 3 of us
3 times. Yeah.
And we ended up realizing quickly that just was not a good strat. So we ended up having 2 people together who were going to these rooms and like reading out the code. Like I would read it off really quickly. Yeah. They would say the numbers and be like, all right, there's a 2 and a 4. And then I'd be like, all right, I got that. Go next room. Yep. And then just do it that way.
Yeah. Cause so the person at the terminal is entering the codes, but what we didn't mention was the 2 other players in like the separate rooms getting these codes. When the countdown started, a bunch of enemies would just spawn in.
Oh, yeah.
And like a ton of enemies too.
Just forgot to mention that.
Yeah. And like
to make it even harder.
We went down so much where I think our mistake was we weren't like fully kitted. Like we didn't have like a bunch of armor on, and I think I was the only one with 3 sets of plates.
I think you're right.
Because I recommend if you go into this, either use like medic or assault, but like level up those like player kits, because then it helps out like a lot.
That is like the biggest tip throughout the whole thing is I screwed up at one point because I used I was running assault and I accidentally used my ability, which is like have the assault guy. Which thinking about it now, like probably not really all that helpful. Like at least with that one, the one that would have been really good is medic. Because we went down so much, and you revive quicker. Like one of the tiers gives you that, But the other thing too is the resupply stations. Like in that, in that last area, which if you remember from the trailer, that's like the part they're like underwater, like or kind of halfway underwater. They're walking. That's from that part. And it's a big area. And I think there's maybe like. There's 2, maybe 3 supply stations, but every time you go there, you can constantly go there and they give you full armor.
You just have to apply it.
We figured that out late.
But I think if all 3 of you, honestly, if you ran assault and like you leveled up your tiers, you'd be okay. Because like you and our other friend, you guys didn't have the full like 3 plates. So you would just lose plates a lot faster.
Right.
And then you didn't get like the extra bonus perks, because if you max assault out, you get like stim, you can carry up to 5 plates, you get all that.
I think that's the thing with all of us, like we should do, and probably anyone should, is
level up those player kits.
Stick with a player kit, do some spec ops, do an easy one, and just keep using them. because then you obviously get access to those, and then I'm sure the whole challenge becomes way easier.
Yeah, because I mean, the AI in this game is like smart just in general.
Yeah,
like they hit their shots and they hit their shots pretty well. I couldn't imagine if all of us just had like 2 plates and like, I mean, we're going down a lot. Even when I had 3 plates on, like I had to keep going like resupply over and over and over again.
Yeah, no, it was a pain. Yeah, and then they start throwing freaking drones at you too.
Bomb drones, a bunch are just flying.
Oh yeah, no, it's just nonstop. Like it's insane. I don't think they throw any riot shielders at you.
No, they have juggernauts.
They do have juggernauts with miniguns.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
And a lot of the enemies that come too, they're not like the simple like AIs that you guys are normally thinking of. They have like helmets.
Hamsters,
They have like helmets and stuff, and like. You have to. It's like a Warzone, like in DMZ. If you play DMZ, just like that. Yeah. You have to like shoot out their helmets and then like shoot them, and they got all like plates and stuff on them.
Yeah. So they made the whole like trying to communicate and entering these codes
chaotic.
Yeah, insane.
And they threw gas at you too. There are times where like the room would fill with gas, and you have to go underwater so you don't get impacted.
I think they do that after every time you type in a code correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. They flood the rooms with gas, and then you got to get out of there or go underwater.
Yeah, and then your character, if you don't go underwater, your character like pulls up his or her arm, and then you can't like see the codes or anything. Like, and players are just running at you and stuff. It was chaotic.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah. But thankfully we ended up getting through that part, and then that's like right at the end where they like you type in all those codes and there's a door that has to open up.
Yeah.
And you gotta this door couldn't be any slower, bro.
Yeah, we had to. This was like what I expected, honestly. In like when you were mentioning like downloading like codes or whatever, I was like, oh, okay, we're just gonna do this like multiple times, defend this area, and we're good.
Yeah.
But then they added like these puzzles and stuff. So when we got to that part where we have to defend it, I'm like, okay. Thank God. Like after the chaos, we have to do something that's like
relatively predictable.
Yeah, straightforward. We know what to do. We ended up dying the first time we got there. I was like, this better be a checkpoint.
Bullshit.
I was like, there better be a checkpoint.
Because at this point, we'll talk about it after just our normal like games because we did play a lot of multiplayer.
Yeah.
But this is like after what? I don't know, like 3 hours of playing?
Oh, yeah, like after multiplayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been playing for like 3 hours already. Then we're playing this now for well over 2 hours.
Yeah. It took us... How long did it take? No, I think it took us like an hour and 45 to like beat the whole thing.
Right, but think about like that. All the attempts, though, that we erased. Like on top of that. We've been playing like this mission for over 2 hours.
Yeah.
And like an hour, like one of my buddies, he's falling asleep. He's tired.
He was getting tired. Yeah.
He was getting burnt because he just kept like again he was losing composure, just dying all the time.
Yeah, and you and I are like, dude, we have to get there.
Like dog, we're right so there. Close.
Yeah.
So you have to do that defend at the end, and then that's where the final cutscene rolls for what it is, and it's just like a giant ICBM.
Yeah,
like giant missile silo.
Yeah, they realized it was a missile.
Yeah.
And then it ends there. And, now we got episode 2. Whenever that comes, hopefully season 2. Because...
Bro, if it doesn't come season 2, I'm going to be pissed.
But dude, when the door opened, the cutscene happened, we were like, oh my God. Because that was hard.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was insane.
I'm sure it would have been a lot easier if we had the fully maxed out like player kits.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine a lot of people... They didn't have that either.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, unless you're like a real Spec Ops grinder, you know, and like you really push it with that stuff, which I'm sure there's those people out there.
Yeah,
fair play to them, but that's not us. Like we've done. I think have we done all the Spec Ops missions?
No,
we have like
a few.
Yeah,
like 2.
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
But in this game, it's different because back in the day when we played Spec Ops and you got like 1, 2, or 3 stars, right? You would get that, and then you would unlock like. I don't know, some reward or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah.
But in this, you need to unlock like multiple stars. So even if you beat all of them and get 3 stars, that doesn't mean you leveled up like this player kit or whatever.
Yeah.
You didn't max it out. You have to go and replay them again.
Yeah.
And, like earn more stars to like level up a character.
Yeah, like just doing whatever. So you could do Atomgrad to get 3 stars, or you could do one of those like what did we do yesterday? It was like a
Mount Zaya.
Yeah, like the defense.
Gun game.
Gun game defense.
That was pretty tough. That was harder than the the original Mount Zaya.
Yeah, because of the gun game thing.
Yeah.
Because, bro, you're facing straight riot shielders with a pistol sometimes.
Yeah,
or
it's all
RPGs.
luck of the draw.
Yeah. Yeah, that first time, like, I remember I got absolutely wrecked because it was like one of the last rounds to defend 2 points, and I got a pistol. I'm like, bro, like in the midst of battle.
Yeah,
you know, I'm like, dude, you gotta be kidding
I got
me.
like a sniper or something,
chalked.
and then the second time we did it, I learned. I'm like, I'm buying a sentry. I'm putting it here,
and they clutched up.
Yeah, it'll help me out.
Thank God.
But yeah, definitely level that up.
Yeah, like if you get the player kits up, that'll help a lot. Doing it. So when we end up doing it again, it'll probably, I mean, we'll go and level them up, but we have an idea now how to do it.
Yeah.
So it won't be as bad. But overall, like finishing it, I mean, I was really, really pleased with it. It hit all the marks that we were hoping for. You know?
Me too. Yeah. I was really happy with it.
Good length too.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't, I know we talked about the original Spec Ops, like when we first did it, and we were like, it was underwhelming because we got 3 stars and we were like, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like, we got 1 star.
Yeah. Yeah. It was all time based, and it was hard.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm glad it was like a full like episode. You can tell they took time.
Yeah.
And worked on this for a while, and you know they left us on a cliffhanger. And now episode 2 is gonna be like, I don't know what's gonna happen in episode 2.
Yeah, I mean they got a pretty solid story too that's being woven in with it, to give you some incentive too.
Yeah.
And they did a good job executing that. So I mean, overall, I mean it was a fucking dub. I was really happy with it. You know, I like it. Again, there's like that small glitch in there's whatever, and then like, the thing that was annoying, I don't think you get any XP from it. From finishing the raid, which was annoying.
It doesn't seem like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll like actual XP to your overall level. You got like stars and XP to your player kit, but that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I had a double XP token, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna get hella XP from this. Yeah. And then you get nothing. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer. I wish you did, but I mean, it's no big deal.
Yeah. Overall, it was a lot of fun. I know the glitch was, whatever. It was a little annoying. It was at least we could go back in and reset it.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It's not a glitch that was like game altering. Yeah. Like, and that really affected your like play. You know what I mean? Can't really think of a fucking word for it.
It didn't stop you from like playing the game.
Yeah.
It was easy enough to just go back and fix it.
Yeah.
One thing that I know, like the whole thing is like teamwork, because it felt like me and you have been preaching for like a co-op campaign again.
Yeah.
Because we like to play like co-op games.
Yeah.
But this felt like a co-op.
Yeah.
Campaign, like at least part of it, right?
Yeah.
But I do wish, I know you have to have 3 people, but like you and I, like again, we've said multiple times, we don't have many friends that play COD. So if you guys are in the same boat as us, and like you actually just have like each other, it's kind of hard. Like, it again, if you go with a random person, it's not impossible, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
If you have no mics, it's literally impossible.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine it without it. And the overall difficulty, again, they did a good job with it because it's hard. It's not like, so frustratingly difficult.
Yeah.
It pushes you enough. Like, again, we're good players, and it got frustrating. I think part of that, though, is just because of our strategy. Like, we weren't thinking about doing it the right way.
Yeah.
And once we figured it out, like, we're mainly talking about the last part.
Yeah.
First part, we restarted a bunch just because we're really particular about our stealth.
Yeah.
But the last part, we were trying, and it was just tough.
Yeah.
Just because, the overall like difficulty and how we were playing it. Player kits would make it easier. Dude, I don't get how people can do that though on veteran. There's that Atomgrad veteran mode.
Yeah.
Bro, you have to be out of your mind.
Yeah. That'd be it. You have to have max player kit. I realized too, I mean, this just shows, like, I thought my character got like a scuba kit.
Yeah.
It wasn't a scuba kit.
What was it?
It was a assault suit.
Oh.
So I popped.
Yeah.
So I popped the assault suit in the beginning because I thought it was a scuba kit.
Right.
I went underwater.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's cracking.
Right.
Like, I'm not. This doesn't help. But dude, that assault suit probably would have helped a lot.
Oh yeah. And the last part in particular would have been really good.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, like, you didn't get, because I realized that's part of the like assault package. If you level it up, you get that assault suit.
Yeah.
So that would have helped out a ton.
Because remember I popped it at one point, like after the water section.
Yeah.
I was dumb.
Yeah, it would have helped out a lot, like reading the codes.
Yeah.
Like, all right, just put this on, and you have like a few more seconds.
Yeah.
To, like, read everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, like, a lot of fun. I'm excited for episode 2.
Yeah, I am too. So if you haven't, go do it. Mm-hmm. Go find 3 people that have mics and try it out.
Yeah.
And let us know what you think about it.
Yeah.
Experience was definitely it lived up to the hype.
Yeah. I'm super happy they did that too.
Yeah.
And like, you need to complete like your raid assignment too. You need like a key. You need to play that's what I like about it. It wasn't easy. You know, you have to go and do something else to get into it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a freebie.
Right.
Yeah. And we played another Spec Ops 2. We mentioned it a little bit yesterday, just because we had the itch.
Bro, I was so pissed.
Gun game Mount Zaya. We originally did Mount Zaya like, a few episodes ago, and it was just defending like A, B, and C, from enemies.
Hella
pretty straightforward.
Easy.
Yeah, because we were like, this is underwhelming.
Yeah,
that was it.
I was bummed.
Yeah, but in this, it was the same thing but gun game,
which sucked.
Yeah, it got awful. It got a little harder.
Yeah,
definitely a little harder.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. I mean, again, they didn't change anything other than just that one thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't get to choose your gun, and then you just got like you'll get random guns. Like sometimes you get blessed with a minigun.
Yeah.
And you're frying. Yeah. And then other times you've got a Kimbo Deagles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't or like what is it, the Magnums? You're like, I'm not really feeling this.
Ideal.
And then I would get that like, was it the XM? I don't even know. I can't remember the name of the thing. Just like your standard pistol.
Oh, the X12.
Yeah, the X12. Yeah. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're defending 2 points with a pistol and you get absolutely joked by the RNG.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so pissed.
Yeah. And there were times too where like in gun game when the countdown went down.
Yeah.
That little animation where like now you're gunless.
Yeah.
For like a few seconds, and the new gun would pop up and you're like, okay, you're getting shot the whole time.
Yeah.
And you can't even defend yourself.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to play it like a little bit smarter. But we got the 3 stars the second try.
Thank God. The perfectionist in us.
Yeah. No.
I don't like seeing 2 stars or 1 star.
I don't either. And like that's why we have to go back and complete the other ones.
Yeah. So we'll have to go. We'll do Atomgrad and then we'll do the other ones. As well.
I think the move.
Perfect.
I think the move is to go and do the other ones first.
Save the big boy for last.
Level up everything.
That's a good move.
Yeah. Level up our player kits and then go back and play.
I think so too.
Because, I mean, Atomgrad was a lot of fun. I really liked that. So definitely recommend if you and a couple of friends like haven't tried it,
dude. And you know what was like the big thing about it? We'll wrap up on it. Is what was nice is we went from that like legit purgatory dealing with that nonsense, and then we went back to multiplayer, and we're like, yo, let's go torture ourselves, do a little shipment 24/7.
Yeah,
bro, that. Okay, so people like the camo grinders, like they live there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're doing the camos. You don't really play it that much though, do you?
I play Shipment like every now and then. It's weird. I only play Shipment for like specific like challenges.
Yeah.
Because I think overall, like I have a decent understanding of like spawns.
Yeah.
And like knowledge of the game, where to like aim down sight and get a decent amount of kills. So that helps out a lot. But yeah, I mean, a bunch of people live in there for camo grinding, which I get.
Yeah, dude. First game though, like coming from that, bro, we fried. I think that was probably our highest kill game that we'd played,
like combined. Yeah. Me and you, like we almost dropped 100 like each combined. And our buddy was like, "Holy shit!"
we were toasted on that. It just felt so easy compared to like just holding down Sprang juggernauts and like all these guys.
Yeah.
And then you go to that and you're just lasering people. With the Vaznev. I'm just like smoked. Yeah, that was
fun.
Oh my god. Yeah, and then the next game, like the total opposite. I mean, I didn't play as well as I did the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the guy that we played against, I mean, the guy ended up dropping over 100, but bro, the amount of what are they again? VTOLs, that was called.
Yeah.
That had to have been a world record in Call of Duty history.
I mean, like they're playing with a team. It was just over.
They had a team.
Over.
Yeah.
And
you'd shoot one down, enemy VTOL inbound. Shoot down, enemy VTOL.
Yeah.
VTOL.
Yeah.
Had to have been like 20 VTOLs.
Yeah, luckily I was leveling up an LMG the whole time.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is fine. I can just keep shooting these down.
Right.
And like it's helping me out. But yeah, we were getting like VTOL on VTOL on VTOL.
And it was domination shipment.
Yeah.
And bro, we just nearly lost it right at the end there.
They were so close.
They somehow, because we were gonna tie it. Yeah. It was gonna be 200-200.
Yeah, we lost a point the last second.
Yeah. Yeah, they triple capped, and then we ended up losing 198 to 200. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!"
Yeah, it was so close.
I was devastated, absolutely gutted.
But yeah, I mean, we were cracked that day. We played so much, and then after shipment, I thought everybody was gonna be tired, but then we went back and played Control. I was like, "All right,
nah, dude." I was like, "Let's keep playing."
Yeah. Let's keep playing.
Bro, I was fueled on like 3-4 coffees.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm not going anywhere right now.
I was ready to keep playing. And then I have to mention like the best Control game like I've played.
Oh, this was on Santa Senya, right?
Yeah, the border map.
Dude, didn't we talk about it earlier, man? Like, you hate that map.
Yeah.
It sucks. But here you go. Now you got your best game ever on it, and you're like, God damn it.
I'm gonna try to get the clip off the PS5 and like put it like in between us.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing and just have it playing. But like we went down 0-2 against these guys, and they were, I mean, you could tell they were on a team together.
Right.
And I was like, these guys are not that good.
Yeah.
And I know they're shit talking because they kept shooting bodies and stuff.
Right.
And we were playing Control, and they're up 2-0 on us, and it was like I'm pretty sure it was a 1v9, and
check the tape. I think it was. I think it was something like that. It was like 1v. Yeah, I don't even want to say it was anything less than that because I'm pretty sure it was 1v9.
It was not less than that. I can tell you that because the whole time,
dude, you were in it.
Yeah,
you should know.
Yeah, because I mean, I was frying them the first 2 rounds, and I was like, these guys are not good.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I was in the Santa Senya cycle.
Yeah, that happens.
I was just like, bro, I'm just not like, I can't get a kill
same with
right
our buddy
now.
too.
Yeah, he was in the cycle all night after that.
Yeah,
he was getting
after Atomgrad. Yeah,
yeah, that done wiped him.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, like if I'm frying, like we just need the spark, one spark, and we're good. We can beat these guys.
Yeah,
and I clutched a 1v9 on that map,
which was gross,
dude. I was just dead quiet though. Everybody was dead quiet. No one said anything.
Yeah, well, because like we've talked about before, man. I mean, this game, the footsteps, they are hellish. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was just sitting there, like, I don't know. I took my mic and just flipped it up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like you brought it down to like a 1v5, and I'm like, you got this. Yeah, it's like this is easy.
Yeah,
and I'm just hearing all these footsteps, and I'm just like, yeah, there's no way you don't hear this stuff right now. Yeah. Like you don't need my input on any of this.
Yeah, and like the whole time I was like kill after kill after kill. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna happen. I'm like, I can do it to these guys, and then did it, and I was like, oh my god, they choked so bad.
They blew it
so bad. After we won that one round, like that was a spark that we needed.
Yep,
and we won 2 in a row.
Yeah, I ended up turning up, found my footing, and then you just kept on frying. And then we rode off into the sunset and won 3 in a row. I mean, yeah, insane.
Yeah, that was the best Control like I played so far. Like that was absurd.
Yeah, but you'll never know what you went though, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, we didn't even like mention this. Like, side note, Control getting added in. Like, it's a thing now.
I think
did we mention that last week?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think we actually did. I don't think it because I don't think it was in.
Oh,
I don't think it was in yet.
Well, no, I thought we did. I thought we mentioned that Control is a separate playlist.
No, because remember, I came back last week we were here. That's when I went away, and then I came back midweek and played. And you weren't on that day. You remember that? Yeah. And that's when I texted you about it. Bro, it feels like it's literally been like 3 weeks. Yeah. It's literally what it was. Yeah, last week we had I didn't even think we'd played it yet when it came in.
Yeah, it was a week of Christmas.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That last Monday, after Christmas.
Yeah.
So they added in Control in its own side playlist.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's great.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Hope they just added in after a little bit.
I'm sure they'll add it in. I think we mentioned it was just to get more, more exposure for it. People to just play it.
Yeah.
And have it like front and center.
Yeah. And it plays pretty well on like most of the other CDL maps. Like we played Control on this game, obviously in the CDL playlist. But now that it's just you're playing it on a firing range in Santa Senya, like it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm sure like the longer we play it, it'll grow on us.
Yeah,
like on all the maps. It was like, I mean, Vanguard too. Vanguard was broken, but like we got used to the control points.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game, like I'm gonna try to get the clip so I can just add it.
Yeah, and it'd be great.
It was like I remember. Or
at least we could post it to our Twitter.
Yeah, the whole time I was like, oh my god, they're gonna blow this.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen, and they blew it.
Yeah,
and then the mics were just moving.
Yeah, bro. Well, you downloaded the cheats in the perfect time, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. And in Control, it doesn't show deaths, which is annoying. But I do think I need to check. I don't know if I had the gun screen on my on the Scar or the TAC.
Yeah,
I don't think I have it. I rarely look at it, to be honest. I thought I would look at it more.
Yeah,
but when you're sprinting, like it goes away because your gun goes up.
Gotcha.
I glance down like every now and then just to see how I'm doing.
Okay,
but I don't know if I have it on the TAC or not. But
I was gonna say that's the only way you can tell. If you're playing. Yeah. I don't know why they don't have a deaths. They have kills,
damage.
Yeah, kills. Do they have assists in there? Like what? There's 3 things I think they give you.
Captures.
Captures. Thank you. Yeah, kills, captures, and then damage.
Yeah.
Damage tells the story though for the death sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
You know, you can get an idea. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
We played 3 rounds and you have 900 damage.
Yeah.
Say what now?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I just want to know the actual number. Or vice versa. You can see like, all right, I got 30 kills and I had like, I think this happened between me and you. I had like 30 kills and you had like 18 more than me.
Yeah.
But I had 1,000 more damage than you.
Yeah.
I was just getting cooked on like the assists.
Yeah. That's where the assist count as kill would have been nice because you would have giga fried.
Yeah.
But it's not a thing.
Yeah. But either way, like I wish they showed the deaths, but
they don't.
They don't.
Yeah, and it's even in the after action report when you can go and click that. Sometimes they would show you, but in this they don't.
That's what I thought it was. Because the first time we played, I thought it was just going to be in the after action.
Yeah, you think they would just hide it from you.
Yeah,
you know, just like so you don't get exposed.
Yeah.
You can check it on your own.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Yeah. Our hypothesis is that they don't want people getting yelled at for dying too much and getting roasted.
Dude, that's I don't even think that's a hypothesis, right? That's got to be a fact.
Yeah. They want to make the game equal for everyone, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. You gotta love it. Right?
Yeah,
it's
you can't. It's very hard to change the COD community though, because we were talking earlier. People are gonna shit talk no matter what. Yeah. It doesn't matter, and even if you have the deaths, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
because now they're just going based off of kills.
Right.
It's like you only have 10 in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And like damage too, like you said. Like okay, now you know.
Yeah.
How many times did you die?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like most of the time when we lose. I mean, there's been games where like I've thrown. I just like have not played where I should have. But then there's times where like you and me been doing really well, and we're like the lives we have 18 and they have like 26. I'm like, bro, what's going on here? Like, why are we getting? And then it's down to like we have like 5 lives, no respawns left. Yeah, it's like 5v14. Yeah. I'm like, bro, what? Dude, yeah. I'm like, we're piecing.
When we're playing Crown Raceway, there are times where I forget. It was one map. We were playing, and the announcer was like, "We have no respawns left." I'm like, "What?
Yeah.
I haven't died."
Yeah, legit.
What do you mean no respawns left? And I looked at it. It was like 5 to like 15 or something like that. I'm like, "What the heck happened?"
Yeah, you and me like 12, 13, then 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm like, "Bro,
what happened?"
I was like, "Dude, I don't get it."
Yeah, I wish they showed that. That's
bring it back.
Yeah.
That's one thing they got to do. We'll see though. I mean, if they when they throw Control back into the normal quick play playlist, maybe they'll amend it.
Yeah, maybe
they'll add that stuff in there. But I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, what a trip though, dude. I mean, it was an insane last game sesh.
Yeah,
for the year.
Yeah, we grinded.
Yeah, we literally played the shit out of the game.
Yeah,
I think we played 6 hours.
Yeah.
6 hours. There's probably some people listening being like, those are rookie numbers. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
We don't really do that much.
Yeah.
We don't like our schedules and time just doesn't line up all the time for us to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But we were doing nothing. I was like, I don't have anything going on today.
Those are hours that we used to put in, like, during high school.
Yeah,
you
right.
Don't have that much stuff to do.
Bro, I was back in high school there.
Dude, yeah.
Hadn't showered. Legit.
Yeah.
Hadn't had anything to eat.
Yeah, dude, I didn't eat any. I'm surprised we didn't eat anything and we were frying.
Well,
I felt like every single game, like I was having.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you're like so light.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm over here just like running out of like crack. My hand is like shaking half the time when I'm holding it, and I'm just like,
yeah.
Then I had a banana. I'm like, get some sugar in me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, now I'm even more cranked.
That was a fun day though.
Yeah.
I'm surprised your buddy too. Like he stayed in the whole time with us. I'm like, nice.
Dude, he's a trooper, bro.
Yeah. Grinded through all that.
Yeah, but dude, so when I met up with him later that day, dude, he was exhausted. He was so tired.
I'm sure.
I was like, dude, you good? He's like, man, I'm just tired, bro. I was like, from what? What are you tired from? I'm like, bro, I'm ready to go. Strap back in, dog. Come on. It's like, we ain't doing anything.
Yeah.
It's like, that was light work.
Yeah. Dude, he was like, all these call outs, like thinking so much.
Oh, yeah.
Him and his boys probably just like chill out in the party and like, because he was saying they just play Shipment all the time. And it's just like,
dude, if you're playing Shipment all the time, God rest your soul. I you have to just be like, those are podcast games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just throw like no game sound, headphones on, and you're just playing. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they're probably just chilling in the party, just talking and
talking about the Bruins, talking about whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. If you're playing, because he said it doesn't play like a lot of like actual multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised about.
Yeah.
Because he's 250.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I told you about it. It was last week I'd mentioned it. I mean, dude, he's been 250 for a while.
Yeah.
But he just like, and he plays multiplayer, but he plays like the weird game modes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of Shipment, and he tries out like Knockout and
Prison Rescue, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. So we got a little bit of that in there.
We stay towards our like CDL game modes.
Yeah.
Those objective game modes.
Yeah. I don't. Those ones though, they are fun to break up the monotony sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. When we were playing that day, it was good because we did like some Control, Spec Ops, Shipment,
I think after days like that, those are really needed.
Yeah. Yeah. Where you just chill out, and play.
Yeah, you need those kinds of game modes to break it up.
Yeah. Oh, there was I don't think I talked about the CDL like game that I showed you. Remember, like you came over and watched the game that I had.
I think so. Which one was it?
We were down like what is it? We were down like 0-4. And in a search in a CDL like mosh pit game.
Oh yeah. This was on
Las Almas.
Yeah, the market.
Yeah, the market.
Yep.
Yeah, and a buddy that we were playing. Well, I was playing with because you weren't on.
Yeah.
And I was having these guys.
Right.
And like he was pretty tired. I could tell he was tired.
Yeah, you could hear it.
Because I was like one more game. We lost like 6 in a row. At this point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we can win.
And this is like, keep in mind too, the time on this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was like nearly 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is at midday.
Yeah. And when I said one more game, it was probably around like, I don't know, 11:45.
Yeah.
And then we lost 6 in a row. But we were playing this S&D, and I'll simplify it. Like, we were down like 0-4, and I just like turned up because I knew these guys were beatable, and they were shit talking so much.
Yeah,
a lot of
fatal
shit
error, bro.
Yeah, very bad.
You don't do that.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be a CDL pro right now, real quick. Every call out will have to be perfect.
Yeah, you like angle the back.
Yeah,
you know, head's cranked over.
Yeah, I switched to like the Vaznev. Just because I was switching between everything to try to help out my team. I was like, what do you guys need? You guys need more like pressure or something? Yeah. So I switched to that, and it was just, I was flying at them.
Yeah.
And then those guys just, I mean, they lost, and they're like, you guys suck. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, you walked back an 0-4 deficit on them. Yeah, bro, that's the thing. You start talking shit like that. Yeah. I mean, they like, I'll keep it real. They could do it. Like, you're at that point. You got 2 more rounds.
That's what I'm saying.
But even still, though, like, one, you never know. And like, because they could walk it back, especially on like the people that you're saying it against, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you say it against some guys like that are super flat and they're ready to like call it, you know. But man, we know Call of Duty is just momentum based. You get one round, they're like, I mean, we almost lost that a couple of days ago. We've had that so many times.
Yeah,
we're up like 0-5 or 5-0.
Yeah,
and then we just like lose a round because we're like getting cocky and
we're just
less
running.
Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they just start losing and losing. And it's 5-4. We're like, okay, bro, what are we doing right now?
Got to play a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Those guys, I mean, they lost it.
Yeah, they couldn't keep it going.
Yeah. And like I muted them too because I didn't want to hear them like shit talk. And then our buddy, he was like, "It's not even camping."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "I gotta unmute these guys. I gotta hear them." Yeah, and they're just losing it.
Yeah,
losing it. So
yeah, they start yelling at you, and then there's like they're still talking about you as the game's playing out, and then they're not like hearing shit.
Yeah,
morons.
Over, but. No, yeah, we had a couple good games. A lot of good games.
Yeah, a lot of good games
last week. So it's been good.
Yeah, it was a good sesh to end out the year. So again, mainly talking about Atomgrad. We're gonna definitely do it again. Probably when we get to episode like 101 or 102, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Again, and just give a quick review on how it's been. And yeah, hopefully get those 3 stars.
Yeah, I think we
beat the IW record.
Yeah,
punks.
Yeah.
Those punks over at IW.
But if you guys have if you don't have anything to do and like you guys are just getting a little bored of MW2, like go play Atomgrad with some friends because it breaks up all the multiplayer stuff. Because last episode we talked about the COD cycle and people liking Vanguard more. I'm like, no.
No, exactly. Yeah. So you got something to kind of break up and give you some free time to go try that out and get 3 stars. Yeah. And if you're feeling dangerous, go do the veteran version.
Dude, you can't even play veteran until you complete the first.
Yeah.
Which is...
Yeah, unless you... Yeah, exactly. That says it enough. Yeah. They're like, no, you're not ready for this. You're going to hate your life.
Yeah. I was like, wow, veteran's like locked.
Yeah. No, they don't even want you. They're like, you don't want this smoke.
Yeah.
Trust.
Like, you have to complete this first before you go back.
Yeah, so it was a bunch of fun. So we had a good time with it. So let us know if you've played it or if you're looking to play it, and we'll compare times.
Yeah,
or compare stars. You're like, I got 3 stars my first time. Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Well, where you guys like are stuck on and stuff that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have anything else you wanted to touch on? I think we're pretty much good to go.
Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, we're close. Episode 100's next.
That's gonna be the next one.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Can't believe it.
Yeah. So thank you everybody that's been on the journey with us to 99. 100 is going to be a good one.
Yep.
We're looking forward to it very much so. Here's something you going to say?
I was going to say, and Major 2 is going to come up like pretty soon too when this goes up. Like,
yeah,
a lot of big stuff's happening.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of good stuff to be starting up the new year.
Yeah, exactly.
So we hope you're in the same optimistic mood as us with it, So again, before we wrap it up, be sure to go to any of our socials that are going to be linked above, anchor.fm/COD Casuals, as well as a Twitter at the COD Casuals, where most of our information is going to be going out, like regarding, I don't know, whatever's going on in the day or the games, will be found there. As well as the YouTube. COD Casuals, be sure to go like, comment, subscribe, and then as well on Anchor too, and on Spotify, give a 5-star rating.
Yep,
just got to mention that the 5-star rating, man, helps us out.
It helps a lot.
Yeah. We love that. We're trying to hit big numbers in 2023.
Oh, yeah. Joe Rogan, we're coming for you.
Exactly. It's gonna be COD Casuals, Joe Rogan experience.
Exactly.
So with your 5-star ratings, we need them, baby. Okay. So anyway, though, that has been episode number 99 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike,
Justin,
and we will see you in episode 100. Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.